Hey guys, Trev here from SpineWise, and well, if you know me, you know Monday's my favorite day, and Mondays are the day that I share my favorite things. So today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. After working with thousands and thousands of patients over more than 2 decades, there's a few things that I've learned about what seems to keep people well, what seems to cause people to fall apart, and the people that kind of keep going and don't need to be checked too often versus people who kind of just can't keep it together. So today, here are my top 5 things for longevity and quality of life that you really need to know about. So I'm going to start with number 1, and the number 1 might sound really weird, but it is early to bed, early to rise. That's the big one. So you really want to get some quality sleep. Quality sleep really occurs before 2 a.m. and before midnight even more so. So the more hours you spend at that time, the better it is. And we know that pretty much most of the successful people in the world, or high percentage of the most successful people in the world, all start their day really early. I'm talking prior to 6 a.m. So early to bed, early to rise is what we want. So that's number 1. Second one is move every day. Now, when I say move, I don't just mean go for a walk, do your 10,000 steps. I mean, you need to stress your cardiovascular system about. And the main reason for that is when you put a workload on your cardiovascular system, you deplete oxygen out of your muscles, and therefore the brain looks for better ways to improve oxygenation. And that means stimulate mitochondria production, it means increase vascular production, increase blood supply. And as we get older, blood supply deficiency is one of the biggest problems that we have. We need to get blood into our muscles and into our tissues. And to do that, you need to improve your cardiovascular system, which means don't just go for a casual walk, you need to actually periodically stress your system out. Number 3 is keep the carbs low and keep the fat up. And yes, I know you might be thinking fat's bad, but hey, fat is not bad at all. So look at all the most popular supplements on the market at the moment, fish oils and things like this, they're fats. Main reason for that we know is that carbohydrate has created this issue, an abundance of problems in the Western world with hyperinsulinemia, so high levels of insulin, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes and these type of issues. And when we have this high level of insulin in the system, it creates degradation, inflammation, and early aging. So we want to get these carbohydrate levels down, at least even if you don't get it down, restrict yourself to low GI carbohydrates, okay? This is really critical. Number 4 is do something different every week. What I mean by that is go somewhere different, do a different task, try something new. I mean, we need to do this to keep our brains stimulated and keep our brains working and keep our brains remembering all the good things in life. Very quickly we get into a rut, our brains lose the stimulation, and it's really bad for our mental health amongst other things. And the final one, number 5, that really works well is connect with nature. So we know the more time you spend in nature, whether it be in the bush, at the beach, whatever it is, the more time you spend in nature, the better it is for our vagal activity, our vagus nerve. And we know that there is a direct correlation between the health of your vagus nerve and longevity with all causes of death. So guys, they're my top 5 things for longevity and quality of life. So number 1, early to bed, early to rise. 2, move every day. And that just doesn't mean just go for a wander, do 10,000 steps, actually exercise properly. Number 3, keep the carbs low and keep your fat intake up. Number 4, do something different every week. And number 5, connect with nature. Go spend time in it. Anyway, guys, they're my top tips. If you want any more clarity on any of them, please post up below. Send me a message. More than happy to do a more detailed video on any of those for you if it helps you and gets you better in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, guys, I'm Trev Chakouti, and we'll see you in the next vid. Bye for now.